Hey, giraffe class. All right, so I don't know if you realize it's getting really, really close to the end of our school year. There are only 6 days left. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then you'll have your weekend. And then Monday, Tuesday. Only 6 more days that we're going to get to do these videos for you. And I hope that you're going to like our last week. All right, we picked some really fun things. And you know what? Something really important. My question today is something I really want you to try to figure out because it's an important one. How can we show kindness to each other? How can we show kindness? So, what is kindness? To me, kindness is being nice to someone. It's showing them that you care. So when I show kindness to someone, there's a lot of ways we could do it. Let's see. If someone's having any kind of a problem, we can help them to solve their problem. That is being kind. If someone is feeling sad, giving them a hug shows kindness. If someone has a lot of work to do, like maybe your mom is working really hard to clean all the dishes, what do you think you could do to be kind and show her you care? You could help her do the dishes. That is showing kindness to someone. All right, one of my favorite ways to show kindness is to give someone a special present. I love to give special presents, and I love to get presents because they make me feel so good because I know somebody cared to give me something. So it doesn't matter what it is, it makes me feel really special and happy inside. So I am going to make 2 things today that are pretty easy to make. And I think you would have most of this stuff at home. All right, but if you don't, I'm making 2 different things, so I bet you could make one of them. I'm going to give mine as special gifts to someone to show them that I care about them. That's going to be my act of kindness. You can give them to someone if you like as well, if you make them. And you know what? Mother's Day is coming really soon, so these would make really good Mother's Day gifts. All right, so the first one we're going to make, let me turn my camera so you can see. All right, for this one, I am going to put down my paint mat. You can see it's very messy. I've done a lot of painting. All right, and yes, it is Buzz and Woody from Toy Story, if you can see that. All right, so I have my paint mat down because I don't want to make a mess on my table. The first thing I'm going to make is a butterfly. All right, this is a special kind of butterfly now. So to make my butterfly, I took a piece of paper like this, folded it in half. Do you remember in class how we were cutting hearts out? We would fold it in half and cut one side of the heart. Then when you open it, it's a whole heart. Well, I did the same thing with my butterfly. I folded a piece of paper in half and I cut out half of a butterfly. And then when I open it, it is a whole butterfly. And when I do it like that, it makes both the wings exactly the same. Now, I already cut mine out, and I drew on mine. I made mine a very happy butterfly, because my butterfly loves to fly around and loves how colorful she's going to be, because we are going to make very colorful butterflies today. But we're going to do something special. We're only going to paint one side. We're going to paint one side and then we're going to close it and open it again and see what happens. All right. I want my butterfly to be, this is a big word. Let's all try this one. Symmetrical. That is a super big word. Symmetrical. If something is symmetrical, that means it's the same on both sides. Right now, my wings are symmetrical because they're the exact same shape. And I want my paint to be symmetrical as well, so it looks exactly the same on both sides. And it's getting nice and warm outside. I wanted some bright colors. So I picked bright green. Put a little bit of that. And my next color, I picked bright blue. I was in the mood for very bright, happy colors today. Because it's so warm outside. I've been having so much fun going and hiking and playing outside. And I have a purple. A very pretty spring purple. My colors look like Easter eggs. All right. Now, when I paint, I'm only going to paint one side, remember. I'm going to point this down. All right. I'm going to turn it so you can see. All right. So now, when I paint my butterfly, I am going to, I think I'm going to make a swirl of green over here. And then some green dots. And maybe a squiggly line. Ooh, I like that squiggly line. I think I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to put plenty of paint. We need to make sure there's enough paint to go on this side. And when we fold it, it'll help the other side too. So I'm making sure there's plenty on there. I think my dot needs a little more paint on it as well. Okay, now I'm going to use one of my other colors. I'm going to use blue. And I'm going to make a big swirl. Alright, let me put a little more paint on that. Plenty of paint. I really like this color of blue. This is sky blue. It is so bright. Alright, then you know what? I'm going to put an X over here. Just because I can. And then I'm going to do a big blue dot over there. Alright, because you know what? I'm just making fun pictures today. Just making it fun. Alright, then I'm going to make a nice bright line there. I think I'm going to make myself a triangle. There we go. And make sure I have plenty of paint on that. I'm going to make this side really big. There we go. And then extra paint there, extra paint there. And let's see, I think I need a big purple dot over here too. I have lots of dots on mine. Then maybe some little purple dots. All right, I am pretty happy with what I made. Now is the time we're gonna take our butterfly, our half painted butterfly, and I'm gonna fold it in half and push down. I'm not going to scrunch it because it might move the paint funny. I'm just going to push straight down. I'm going to give it a minute. I want to make sure, give it a good squish all over. That's important. All right. Are you ready? Ready to see what happens? Let's see if my butterfly came out symmetrical, meaning both sides look exactly the same. Okay. Take both sides here. I want to be real careful so I don't smush it. And it's going to stick just a little bit. You just have to make sure. Go along and pull it apart. Ooh, look at that. You know what? A lot of the areas came out exactly the same. Do you see here? I didn't put enough blue paint. Remember how I told you we needed to put plenty of blue paint? I didn't put enough. I'm going to add a little more. So if it happens to you and you open it up and there's part that didn't go to the other side, I'm just going to add a little more blue paint. Let's see. My blue just needed to be a little more. All right. And my purple. Get down here so you can see. See, I'm making it really bright. Really bright, okay? Now it's important. I learned I didn't make mine enough. So now you'll know that you need lots of paint on there. Go. Oh, I bet it's going to work this time. I'm going to put plenty of paint. It's going to be a little wet, maybe a little messy. You might need a little help with this. You think maybe a grown-up could help you to make sure that you get enough. All right, and then my green, yeah, I make plenty. Even my little dots need to be a lot more, huh? There we go. All right, a little more on my swirls. That was some of my favorite things we made on here. So think about what you would want to paint. What kind of shapes would you put on yours? You could make anything you want. You could even paint a picture on here. You could paint a sun. You could paint a dog. Yeah, you can paint a dog on a butterfly wing. Then both wings would have a dog on it. That would be a very unique butterfly. All right. There we go. All right. I think we're ready to try again. I'm going to take it. I'm going to carefully push it back over on top and smush it down. All right. Let's see. If I have to, I'll put more paint. Let's try it out. Okay. We're ready to see again. Remember, in our class, we're not sad if it doesn't work out the first time. I mess up all the time and have to redo things. It doesn't make me sad. It just means I need to try again, and that's okay. Oh, that's the time it came out so much better. Only my blue needs a little more. Let me put a little more blue. Third time is going to be the charm here. This is going to do it this time. I think maybe my blue just dried a little before I closed it. Okay, it's going to do it this time. I'm not afraid to do it again. That's okay. I will keep trying until I get it right. Because that's important. Keep trying. Especially if something's hard. All right. I added more blue. I'm closing and pushing it down again. Nice and hard. There we go. And I am ready to see if it worked. I really hope this time it worked. I was getting so close. Oh, I like it. Look how all the same shapes are on both sides. This butterfly is symmetrical. And I'm going to let that dry, and then I am going to give that to someone to make them smile. All right. Now I told you we were going to have 2 projects. All right, so let me move my paint. The next thing we're going to do, I've already folded my paper, and I already gave you a hint of what we were going to do. like I said in class, we folded the paper and cut it to make a heart. I'm going to make a heart. All right. Now, so I'm going to hold it this way so you can watch what I'm doing there. I'm going to make a nice fat heart. I like it. I wanted mine a little bigger. Now, I'm going to do something very special. I'm going to close it again so it's half a heart. I'm going to cut out the inside of my heart. Okay, so watch this now. I'm not going to cut through the sides here. I am going to cut out a littler heart inside. So I have a little heart. You know what? I'm going to put that aside. I don't need that right now. I actually need this one. Because we're going to do something with this. All right. We are going to make a tissue paper heart. All right. I picked out 3 colors that I thought would look really nice in my heart. You can use tissue paper, you can use regular paper, you can use whatever you have at your house, okay? I bet you can find something that'll work. All right, I'm gonna point this down at my heart. Here we go. Have this beautiful heart cut out. Now I'm gonna take some of this paper, and you know what? I'm gonna cut, or you know what? I could even rip. I'm just gonna rip some parts, okay? There we go. I need a couple pieces of pink. I got a couple ripped pieces of pink. Now I want some yellow. So I'm going to rip again. And I'm going to try to make a funny rip that makes a little design. Yep, that's a good one. I like that one. And one more color. I'm going to rip a little of my white. And I ripped 2 at one time. All right, so I have my white, my yellow, and my pink. I'm going to put these in my heart. So I have my heart. I have a glue stick. I have one of those fun purple ones. All right, I'm going to take a piece and I'm just going to put some glue on my heart. Big spot. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to push that on there. And I'm going to glue it to the other side. There we go. Oop, and I don't want it sticking off the side. I'm actually going to glue that back on there. I don't want it to stick off the side. There we go. I'm going to glue it so it stays inside my heart. Going to do that up there too. I don't want it coming off my heart. All right. So I have some there. Now I'm going to take another piece. And I'm just having fun. I'm just putting this wherever I want. Ooh, I think I'm going to put some yellow going this way. Now remember, we don't want it to come off. I'm going to add some more glue and smush that back on there. There we go. I don't want it to come off my heart because when I turn this around, I don't want to see all of that. This is the back of it. This is going to hide some of the tissue paper. Okay, let me show you how it's starting to look on the other side. See, we can't see it on this part, only in the middle. This is the back side. That kind of looks messy, huh? But on the other side, it's turning out how we want it to. All right, now I'm going to have one of my super dark pink pieces. All right, down to here. And let me see what side fits the best. Oop, that side fits pretty good. There. And you know what? If I want a little smaller, I can rip it even more. I don't want that side there. I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to take a little bit of this off so it doesn't cover all my white. I'm going to glue it up here so it stays. There we go. We are just putting all kinds of color. Now I need another color here. I already have pink and yellow, so I think I'm going to put my other white piece there. But I don't need it this big. I only need a little piece. Alright, that'll fit great. Put enough glue that it'll stick. I'm going to turn it that way. There we go. And you know what? I want it to stick on here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue and stick it onto the other tissue paper. Ooh, it's filling in. We don't want any holes. Alright? No holes in this. Getting this. Making sure all the sides are down so they don't fall off. Alright, oop, I have a little space up here. Let's see, I think I'm going to use just a strip of this. Oop, not even that big. Even smaller. Alright. There we go. I am going to put this right on there and make sure I glue it so it doesn't fall off. If you don't have glue at home, you can also use tape. Okay, make sure all the sides there. Ooh, I'm really liking it. Let's see how it looks from the other side. Look at all the colors we can see. You know what? There's a lot of white right there. I think I want a little yellow. So if I want a little yellow, I wonder how it would look if I put some yellow over the top. Do you think we'd see it? Not so much, right? So I think I need to take a little of this. You know what? Remember, it's okay to tear this a little. I'm going to tear a little bit of my white off. I'm going to take just a little bit of that off. Alright, I very carefully tore some white off so I have a spot to put some beautiful yellow. I love the color yellow. It's the color of the sun. It's the color of beautiful flowers. It's a very happy color. It makes me smile. So I like to use yellow when I make things. Alright, so the back kind of looks a little funny there. It's all a patchwork. It's pieces put together. That's what a patchwork is. When we turn it around, I have a very special heart. You can see the different colors. There's different amounts. I have yellow here, a little strip of pink, white, pink, little tiny bit of white, yellow, and some pink. I could even make these smaller. I could use little ones like this and just put them all the way across and keep doing a whole bunch of them. I could make it really colorful. Now let me show you what I do with this when I'm done, because there is somewhere special we're going to put it. This is called a tissue paper stained glass heart. This is our pretend stained glass. Alright, I'm going to come show you some that my kids made. Now, it's dark outside, so turn on a light. Alright,